Biggest turning point of the year? Aries, get ready for what's coming. Fire Birthday Season 2025. Aries, the celestial trailblazer, the cosmic fire starter, the Zodiac's fearless daredevil. Welcome to Zodiac Signs Lucky, where we decode the stars, unravel destiny, and add just the right amount of cosmic sass to your weekly horoscope. If you're new here, do yourself a favor, hit that like button, subscribe, and stay a while. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming. This week? Oh, it's big. We're talking seismic shifts in your fate, financial roller coasters, and, yes, a spiritual glow-up that even your skeptical side won't be able to deny. Now, Aries, fasten your metaphorical seatbelt because March 10th to 16th is not a week for the faint of heart. The universe is throwing planetary curveballs like a cosmic pitcher on fire. We've got a lunar eclipse in Virgo, Mercury and Venus both moonwalking in retrograde translation. The cosmos just flipped the table, and you're standing right in the eye of the storm. Expect shakeups, plot twists, and a few what just happened moments. But don't panic if there's anyone who thrives in chaos, it's you. This is a time of karmic realignment, a grand celestial remix designed to push you toward the future you were meant to claim. Will it be easy? No. Will it be worth it? Absolutely. So, Aries, take a deep breath, embrace the unexpected, and remember you were born to lead, not to follow. Let's dive in. This week's energy overview. Alright, Aries, ready or not, the middle of March is throwing you straight into a cosmic boot camp. You might feel like life is accelerating at breakneck speed, but don't be fooled, this isn't about chaos, it's about recalibration. The lunar eclipse in Virgo is acting as your celestial reset button, pushing you to let go of outdated habits, limiting beliefs, and, let's be honest, that emotional baggage you swore you'd deal with last eclipse season. This is your moment of transformation, out with the old, in with the legendary version of you. Now, let's talk about Venus retrograding in your sign. Yeah, that's a big deal. This isn't just about romance, though past lovers may conveniently resurface, as they do, but also about money, self-worth, and the way you present yourself to the world. Consider this a divine audit of your personal and financial investments. Are you overextending yourself? Are you playing small when you should be owning the room? Venus is here to make sure you stop settling and start claiming your worth. No discounts, no compromises. And just when you think you've got it all figured out, bam! Mercury decides to hit reverse at the end of the week. If you've got important contracts, conversations, or travel plans, handle them now. Otherwise, expect the usual Mercury retrograde shenanigans, missed emails, awkward misunderstandings, and your GPS leading you everywhere except where you actually need to go. Classic Mercury. So, Aries, the message this week? Adapt, reflect, and take control. The universe is hitting the refresh button on your life. Make sure you upgrade, not downgrade. Major planetary influences, a week of destiny-shaping moves. Alright, Aries, let's get straight to it. This week isn't just another blip on the cosmic radar. It's a defining moment, a celestial checkpoint where the universe asks, are you ready to level up? Spoiler alert, you don't have a choice. So grab your metaphorical armor, because the planets are aligning in ways we haven't seen in decades, and trust me, the energy is too potent to ignore. Mars trine Saturn is making a comeback, and if that sounds familiar, it's because we last saw this alignment on February 9th. If you've been waiting for stability, structure, and real progress, this is it, but there's a catch. Saturn doesn't hand out rewards for wishful thinking. If you want lasting success in areas like home, family, real estate, or personal foundations, you have to put in the work. Mars may be moving slow, but don't mistake that for weakness. Slow and steady isn't just a cliché, it's a strategy. Think of this as cosmic weight training. The gains are real, but only if you keep showing up. Meanwhile, Saturn is sextile Uranus for the first time since 1997. This isn't just a random planetary event, it's a game changer for finances, career, and long-term investments. This energy is unpredictable, bringing both breakthroughs and unexpected detours. 1 minute, you're on solid ground, the next, the rug gets pulled out from under you. But here's the good news, Aries thrives in chaos. You were built for high-stakes moments like this. Stay flexible, keep your options open, and trust that whatever shifts now is happening for you, not to you. March 11th brings Mercury conjunct Venus in Aries, which is basically a green light for heart-to-heart conversations, financial decisions, and smoothing out relationship wrinkles. If you need to clear the air, this is your chance. But don't get too excited, Venus is still retrograde. This means old flames, unresolved issues, and financial loose ends may come back for review. Think of this as a cosmic second chance to get things right. March 12th turns up the intensity with the Sun conjunct Saturn. This aspect lasts all week and is essentially the universe handing you a reality check. No more half measures, no more procrastination. Whether it's your career, personal life, or big picture goals, this transit demands commitment. You're being asked to step up, take responsibility, and prove that you're serious about your future. This isn't a time for shortcuts, Saturn sees through those. If you've been avoiding responsibility, expect to feel the weight of it now. But if you've been putting in the effort, get ready to see real, tangible results. All this planetary energy in your 12th house signals the closing of a major chapter. Whether it's a shift in your career, relationships, or personal identity, something is coming to an end, making space for a new beginning. It's a moment of healing, release, and quiet preparation for what's next. And speaking of what's next, this is all leading up to an even bigger shift in 2026. Next year, the Sun conjuncts Saturn in Aries, and Neptune enters Aries for the first time in over a century. Translation: you're not just stepping into a new phase, you're stepping into an entirely new era. But here's the thing, what you do now determines what that era looks like. This is your cosmic pre-season training. Lay the groundwork, get your priorities in order, and start moving like the future version of yourself, the one who has already made it. The universe is watching. Time to rise to the occasion. March 13th to 14th, lunar eclipse in Virgo, a cosmic reset button. Aries, buckle up because this is not your average full moon. We're talking about a total lunar eclipse in Virgo, and if you know anything about eclipses, you know they don't mess around. This marks the beginning of a 2-year cycle that's about to overhaul your health, work, and daily routines. If you've been ignoring your well-being, overworking yourself, or clinging to a schedule that's more chaotic than productive, well, the universe has officially had enough. And when the cosmos decides to intervene, it doesn't ask for permission. This eclipse is your cosmic audit, forcing you to take a hard look at how you spend your time, where your energy is leaking, and whether your habits are actually serving you. If you've been running on fumes, skipping self-care, or convincing yourself that sleep is for the weak, Virgo is here to remind you that burnout isn't a personality trait, it's a problem. And guess what? If something in your routine isn't working, you will be pushed to change it, whether you like it or not. Now, let's take a little trip down memory lane. If you're wondering when you last felt something like this, think back to 2006 to 2008. What major shifts happened in your daily life, career, or health back then? Those themes are resurfacing, but this time, you're older, wiser, and, hopefully, better equipped to handle them. And here's a fun little time-bending twist. September 2024 will bring another key moment related to this eclipse. So whatever shifts now isn't random, it's part of a bigger storyline unfolding over the next several months. To make things even more interesting, Uranus, Mars, and the Sun are all throwing their energy into the mix, which means surprises are guaranteed. You might wake up thinking it's just another day and end it with a completely different perspective on your future. If something ends, don't cling to it, trust that it's clearing space for something better. Change isn't always comfortable, but this eclipse is making one thing crystal clear: growth is non-negotiable. So, Aries, the question isn't will things shift? Because they will. The real question is, are you ready to embrace the upgrade? March 14th, Sun sextile Uranus, the plot twist you didn't see coming. Alright, Aries, buckle up because the universe is about to throw you a curveball, but in the best way possible. When the Sun sextiles Uranus, expect the unexpected. This is breakthrough energy at its finest. One moment, you're cruising along, thinking everything is predictable, and the next, bam! You're contemplating a radical career move, a financial shakeup, or maybe even dyeing your hair electric blue just to match the vibe of this cosmic wild card. Now, fun fact, March 14th is also Albert Einstein's birthday. Coincidence? I think not. If there's anyone who mastered the art of thinking outside the box, it was him. So, take a page from his book. Challenge convention, embrace innovation, and maybe scribble some genius ideas on a napkin. Who knows? You might just stumble upon the next big thing. March 15th, Mercury retrograde in Aries, the universe hits the chaos button. Oh, great! Mercury is retrograding in your sign all month, Aries. You know what that means: miscommunication, tech meltdowns, and enough delays to make you question reality itself. If your Wi-Fi starts acting like it has a personal vendetta against you, or your emails mysteriously disappear into the void, blame Mercury. It's playing games again. Now, here's where things get tricky: contracts, paperwork, and agreements. Approach with extreme caution. If you must sign something, make sure it's a deal you've already been working on, not something brand new. Mercury retrograde loves a good déjà vu moment. It's safer to revisit than to start fresh. And because the universe apparently enjoys adding fuel to the fire, Venus is also retrograde. So, relationships? Yeah, they might feel a little spicy. Misunderstandings could escalate fast, and emotional intensity will be off the charts. My advice? Take a deep breath, count to 10, and maybe don't start any arguments you're not ready to finish. Remember, Aries, retrogrades aren't here to ruin your life, they're just cosmic reminders to slow down, reflect, and make sure you're not rushing into something you'll regret later. So, hang in there, stay patient, and maybe keep a backup charger handy. Your tech devices are about to betray you. Final takeaways: a cosmic turning point. Brace yourself because this isn't just any eclipse energy. This is one of the biggest astrological shakeups of the year, a celestial reset button that's bringing major endings and powerful new beginnings. If you've been clinging to outdated habits, relationships, or mindsets, consider this the universe's not-so-subtle way of saying, it's time to let go. Stuck in old patterns? The cosmic tides are shifting, and they're not taking passengers who refuse to evolve. This is your chance to break free from cycles that have kept you stagnant and align with your true purpose. If something in your life has been feeling off, this eclipse energy is here to realign you whether you're ready or not. And speaking of surprises, expect the unexpected. Change is coming, and it might not be wrapped in a neat little bow. It may arrive in the form of a plot twist you never saw coming, but trust that it's nudging you toward a better version of yourself. And let's not forget Aries season is right around the corner with an Aries solar eclipse to match. Translation: the universe is clearing out the old to make way for something even bolder, brighter, and better. So do yourself a favor, make space. Shed what's holding you back and prepare for a fiery rebirth. Spiritual awakening and transformation. Aries, you are not the same person you were 6 months ago. And if you think you are, well, buckle up, because the universe is about to fast-track your evolution. The Judgment card in your tarot spread isn't playing games. This is your call to step up. It's time to take a long, hard look at where you've been and where you're headed. If something no longer serves you, it's time to release it. The Four of Cups is waving a red flag. Some of you might be resisting the very changes that could set you free. The universe is literally handing you new opportunities. Are you paying attention? Don't let fear or stubbornness blind you to what's possible. The Hierophant suggests a deep craving for wisdom and structure, while the Two of Cups highlights shifting relationships. Some bonds will strengthen, while others may dissolve. Either way, trust that this is divine alignment at work. And then we have the Death card, not to be feared, but embraced. Because here's the deal, change is inevitable. You can either flow with it, or you can get dragged by it. The choice is yours. Bottom line: transformation isn't always comfortable, but it's necessary. And right now, the cosmos is handing you a golden opportunity to evolve. Are you ready to step into the next chapter? As we wrap up, Aries, let's talk about what's coming, because, trust me, this upcoming eclipse is no ordinary event. It's a cosmic wake-up call, a moment of truth that could shift everything. Whether it's a sudden realization about your purpose, a relationship dynamic that can no longer be ignored, or an opportunity disguised as chaos, the universe is about to make things crystal clear. The key? Stay focused. Be patient. Trust the process. I know, easier said than done, especially for a sign that thrives on action. But some shifts require stillness before movement. The universe isn't just throwing obstacles in your path for fun, well, mostly not. It's clearing the way for something bigger. And speaking of big, next week, we're diving even deeper, especially into how this energy is shaking up your relationships. You don't want to miss that. So, if you haven't already, go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't get lost in Mercury retrograde chaos. Seriously, you don't want to rely on your memory right now. Aries, this is your moment. The universe is calling. Are you ready to pick up? Let me know in the comments how you're feeling about all these shifts. Until next time, stay bold, stay fearless, and most importantly, stay magical. This is Zodiac Talks Tarot, signing off.